My channel. Today I'll be going through PSLE 2024 question number 5. So this is really about water droplets are observed on the surface of the leaf in the early morning. Okay, just like what it looks like over here. Okay, there's a lot of water droplets on the surface of the leaf, and this is really commonly known as your dew on the leaf. Okay, so dew form on the leaf when the water vapor in the air condense into liquid droplet. So actually it starts from a gas, it condense into your liquid. Okay, so gas become liquid, so water vapor become water droplets. Okay, so on a cooler surface, in this case is the leaf. The leaf is a cooler surface for the water vapor to lose heat to, and then they can condense on it, and this will usually occur overnight when the temperature of the leaf drop drastically until it become a cooler surface for the warm water vapor to lose heat to. Okay, the first one, the temperature of the surrounding air being lower than that of the leaf. No, okay, the surrounding air should be higher, okay, than that of the leaf. So that means the leaf must be lower, of a lower temperature, because we are talking about warm water vapor. Okay, so the warm water vapor, since it's warm, it must be way higher. Okay, so it cannot be lower. The leaf is actually a cooler surface, so the leaf must be of a lower temperature. So the first statement is wrong. So the water vapor in the air condensing on the surface of the leaf. Yes, this is correct. It condenses on the surface of the leaf, then it will become your water droplets appear over here. Okay, just like what this image is. Okay, so 2 is correct. So 2 is the answer. Okay, so let's take a look at 3. Okay, water droplets moving out of the tiny opening of the leaf. Okay, most of the time, right, during at night, right, this tiny opening, they are closed. Okay, is to reduce water loss. Okay, at the same time, right, at the same time, from what I found out, that it is possible for the tiny water droplets to move out, but they don't move out through the tiny openings. Okay, they move out through the edge of the leaf, just like what I've circled in this image. Okay, this process is called guttation. Okay, basically they are called guttation droplets, and they are a mixture of water and mineral salts. Okay, because in this case, right, the plants who have too much water, but during nighttime the stomata is closed, so they cannot lose water, right? So what do? They actually lose water through the edge of the leaf, okay, through this process called guttation. And then for this is not in your syllabus. Okay, you don't really need to know this process. This is totally not in the syllabus. So number 3 is wrong. It's because this is actually water and mineral salts moving out. It's a mixture. So 3 will be incorrect, and it don't move out from the tiny opening, it move out actually from the edge of the leaf. Okay, so the evaporation of water from the surface of the leaf, this is definitely wrong. If you talk about evaporation of the water, right, then the water would not the water droplets would not have appeared on the leaf, because it will become your water vapor, and water vapor you cannot see it because it is a gas. It will no longer be on the surface of the leaf, so it's a condensation rather than a evaporation process. So the word so we really have to look out for this question. We really have to look out for a process that talks about condensation, and the condition required for the condensation is that the water vapor must always be the warmer one, higher temperature. In this case, it comes from the surrounding must be a higher temperature, and the leaf where it condenses on must always be a lower temperature, so that the warm water vapor can lose heat, can transfer heat onto the leaf, and then it start to carry out this process of condensation, becoming your water droplets. Then you can kind of see, okay, because it exists in a liquid state. So for that, this is the answer is number 2. Thank you very much.